Hey, Maxine here, and today's video is about why I stopped caring about people taking me seriously at work and why you would be well placed to do so too if you struggle with this. Now, if you've experienced it, you'll know how annoying it is to be in a space where you're clearly not being taken seriously. Maybe you're being ignored, perhaps you're being treated as the one who's there to bring refreshments when you're actually part of the meeting. Now, nothing wrong with bringing refreshments if that's your job, but if you are the only woman, perhaps the only person of colour, and it's just assumed that you must be bringing refreshments for that reason, it is extremely frustrating. It used to happen to me a lot, and actually sometimes still does, because I've always looked quite a bit younger than I actually am. And I used to find this so upsetting, like really, really upsetting. Until a few years ago when I was working with my coach and we delved into why I found it so upsetting. And it turns out I actually had this false belief that my ability to succeed was somehow linked to everyone I encounter taking me seriously. It was such an empowering day when I actually realized that fulfilling my purpose and creating a tremendous amount of success is not dependent on them taking me seriously. It's dependent on me taking me seriously. So if I'm constantly focused on their opinion of me, which is actually irrelevant to my actual success, once I decided that's going to be the case, then I have less time with that focus to focus on doing the necessary work to create that success. It's quite frankly a distraction that I couldn't afford to keep focusing on. So I took my power back by caring less about whether or not the people I encounter in business, at work, were taking me seriously or not. And I invite you to do the same if you're struggling with this today. You would actually be in really good company, by the way, because I watched this video, it was amazing, about Oprah. We know she's the massive billionaire success that she is today. Actually, many years ago, her boss didn't really value her and didn't take her seriously, at least not seriously enough to pay her the same as men who were doing exactly the same job. She was belittled. So she took her power back, she focused on the right things, and with hindsight, it seems he did her the biggest favor ever. So rather than being angry at those who are not taking you seriously, know that your success doesn't ultimately depend on them. Thank them for the favor that they're potentially doing for you, like with Oprah, and then do the work to show them what it looks like.